Well, teachers with years on the clock being asked to leave because they're not making the grade. It's an idea that's being thrown around more and more. Indiana Governor Mitch Daniels recently said he'd like to change how hard it is to fire bad teachers. But all this discussion on tenure has some future teachers worried about their future and some experts doubting the governor. News 10's Rondrell Moore explains.
He's a man on a mission.
Teachers should have tenure, but they should earn it by proving their ability to help kids learn.
Governor Daniels wants to get rid of what he sees are ineffective or bad teachers. But in Indiana, that's easier said than done. That's because teachers sign what's called a permanent contract after 5 years, saying they can only be fired if they commit one of 6 acts. Employers need to prove indecency, incompetence, violation of ethics, unprofessional behavior, fraud, and willful neglect of job duties. Daniels wants to change all that, saying it's led to poor teachers instructing failing students. But others aren't so sure, like this ISU professor and former superintendent.
When he talks about schools are failing, does that mean he failed because he went to school? He was in public schools. And all the politicians, they went to public school, and they reached where they are because they have an education.
Terry McDaniel wants improvement and agrees with earned tenure, but he doesn't share the governor's belief that teachers are mainly to blame for education failure. But what about McDaniel's students, the teachers in training?
I have like 4 or 5 years yet to go, and if he changes it, it's going to make a bunch of changes that could affect me, and I'm just a little worried.
A concern Daniels says she shouldn't have, as long as she's able to successfully use her education right here. In Terre Haute with photojournalist Ryan Ward, Rondrell Moore, News 10.
Governor Daniels says 2011 will bring many changes to the education system. You can see some of his proposed changes by heading to our website. There, we have also placed our entire interview with Dr. McDaniel.